Hi, David here of Lancaster Automart A2B. In here we've got a 2009 plate Honda Civic. It's an EXTT model, and it was after the facelift that happened in between the 2008 and 2009 models. So what I'll be doing in this video is just showing you around condition of the vehicle and showing you some of the features it has. So first thing we'll start with, it's usually the alloy design. So just spend a second on there, let you take that one in, and I'll spend a little less time on each one afterwards. So down the side of the vehicle as well, you'll see there's no dents or scratches anywhere, so it's in really good condition. It is the deep bronze colour as well, so it can look black in some sort of lights, and occasionally you will spot the bronze on it. So then around the front, I'll just get that alloy as well before we move on. And then around the front you can see headlights aren't too bad at all. There's no stone chips obviously anywhere. Got no scuffs along the front bumper. And then moving on from there to the next alloy. There is a tiny little bit of curbing, but nothing major on the top of that wheel. There's no scrapes or dents down this side either. So as you can see by my reflection walking along there, you see it's nice and clear. And then we'll get to the roof in a moment anyway, as it has got the sunroof on this model. So onto the rear then. So you do get parking sensors on the back. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. There's also a tow bar on this one. I suspect it's not been towing anything heavy, maybe just a little trailer, as it's a 1.8 and it's not the most torquey compared to the diesels. But if you did want to tow a trailer, it has got a 7-pin connector on it. So we'll just pop that shut. I'll just open the boot up for you. Seats should already be down inside. You can see how much space you've got straight through, so plenty of room through there. So if we cut out where the seats are, you can see there's loads of space in here. And the boot floor can also be dropped, so you pull it forwards and sit down there. So if you do need a little bit extra, you can do, but again, gives you plenty of space under the boot floor if you want to be storing something out of sight. So there you are, that's your under floor space. And then as far as sort of side compartments go, you've got a power outlet up there. You've got a few tools over on this side, such as your jack, and over on this side you've got an inflation kit just behind there. So moving on into the rear. So it does fold really flat because the seat base folds into the floor. And just before we move too far, you also get a nice armrest with 2 cup holders in it. And with it being a Honda, you do get the Honda Magic seats in this one. So you can lock them up and out of the way, so you can either have the base completely in the floor or up and out of the way, and then you can carry really tall vertical items. So from there onwards into the front, you get electric windows all around with electric folding wing mirrors. You've also got nice leather interiors, you may have already spotted. As you get in, you've got a start button there, you've got your vehicle stability assist, your headlight washers, and then you've got parking sensors there. If you do fancy doing a European trip, you can just swap between kilometres and miles per hour on that one. So I'll just start the engine, just let you know it does start nice and easily with no issues. There you go. And the mileage there, 66,705. So it does have low fuel, but we do make sure there's always fuel before handover, so not an issue at all, that one. So on to features around the wheel. So you do get automatic lights there over on the left hand side, and you get automatic wipers over on the right, and you can adjust how sensitive you want them to be with that wheel there. And then onto the steering wheel, you've got all your cruise control over on this side, you've got your controls for the trip computer down here, got some dedicated phone controls with a back button and voice control just hidden underneath, then you've got your radio controls over here as well. So then moving on from there, you do get dual zone climate control in this one, so I'll just press that and turn it on, so it's already on dual. And this little screen up here just shows you that, so passengers on 17, drivers on 19, and control for the passengers just over on the door. So it does have sat nav, this vehicle, but it can be a little bit intermittent as it's a bit of an older system, so it is there, but I suggest you'd probably use your phone anyway. But onto audio, so you can see there you do have radio stations all being shown on the screen. It's quite nice the way it all works. There's quite a few ways of flicking through stuff as well, so I'll show you where you can connect up some other audio inputs in a moment. But moving on, this is the sort of controls you get. So as you can see there, you do get MP3 in this one. and also CD just up at the top there. So onto where you connect the devices up. So you do get aux input just over on that side, and you've got USB over there, and you've got 12 volt in the middle. Also alongside that you've got a fair bit of storage under there. In front of it, you've got 2 cup holders. You can slide that out of the way if you just want to use it as storage, but for now we'll leave it in the middle. And there's ashtray at the front, looks like it's never been used, so somewhere handy to keep coins, for example. And then you've got the heated seats, so with a high and low setting, another 12 volt power outlet in the middle. You've got a nice 6-speed manual gearbox and fairly big storage area. Personally, I actually own one of these 1.8 Civics, a 2008 model, and that is a great little area to keep your sunglasses. So you can take my advice with that one. So on to the last feature to cover then, with it being an EX model. You do get the sunroof, so it is split, which is quite nice. And there's a little button up here just to move the shutters. So push them back, fold into the middle. That's why there is a little beam in the middle, but it means you've got glass above the rear seats and above the front. So if there is anything I've not covered in this video, or you'd like a little bit of extra info, maybe even want to come down and see the vehicle in person, don't hesitate to get in contact and we'll see what we can do for you. Thanks, take care, bye.